Welcome to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hi all, good day. Today the next topic what we are going to take from algebra is solving linear equations in one variable. Let's see what we are going to do here. First of all, what is meant by linear? Linear means any variable to the power of 1. If you are going to solve for any variable to the power of 1, it could be x power 1 or it could be y power 1 or any variable which is given to the power of 1. They don't say power 1, they simply leave it as x or y. We call it as linear equation or linear expression. Now today the topic what I have taken is we are going to solve the linear equations in one variable. Solving means what? Say for example, if you have a equation x plus 5 equal to 15. This is called as an equation. In this equation, what value you substitute for x so that the left hand side and the right hand side always remains equal. This is what we call it as balancing the equation. So finding the value of this variable which is involved and putting in that so that left hand side and right hand side are getting equal is what we call it as solving the linear equations. Now having understood about the concept, let's go to the first example. Let's take the first example of how to solve a linear equation. So I am taking the first example, x minus 2 equal to 7. This is the equation which I have taken. Now in this, as I need x to be found, keep the x alone this side. Now look at it. I need to take this minus 2 to the other side, or otherwise I have to remove minus 2 from the left hand side so that I can isolate x. So for that what I should do is I should always add with the additive inverse. What is meant by additive inverse? I will explain you before I start. Say for example, additive inverse of, say I have negative 3 is positive 3, such that when you add negative 3 and positive 3 you get the answer as 0, and this is what we call it as additive identity. We call this as additive identity. So by that we are trying to bring this minus 2 to the other side, or else we can say we are cancelling minus 2 from the left hand side. So wherever you wanted to remove the number or we wanted to shift the number to the other side, we will be always using the additive inverse so that we can get the required thing. Come on, let's start. Say if I have minus 2 here, I will add plus 2, and the rule says whatever you do it in the left hand side, do the same thing with the right hand side and balance the equation. Now what happens? Minus 2 get cancelled, you get x is equal to 9. Therefore x is equal to 9 is considered to be as the solution of this equation. I hope so that you are able to understand this question. Now let me take the second example, y plus 3 equal to 10. So now you can see I need to move this plus 3 to the other side, or else I need to remove the plus 3 from here. So what is the additive inverse of plus 3? You know it. The additive inverse of plus 3 is going to be minus 3. So when you add minus 3 to the left hand side, you add minus 3 to the right hand side as well. So what happens? Plus 3 minus 3 get cancelled. You get y equal to 7. So y equal to 7 is considered to be as the solution of this equation. Hope you are all able to understand the basic questions from solving linear equations in one variable. Now let's see more examples based on this. This is my example problem number 3. 6 equal to z plus 2. As much as possible, try to keep the variable involved content in the left hand side. So what am I going to do is I am going to interchange. I am going to keep z plus 2 equal to 6. Now you know, like, I need to remove plus 2 from the left hand side. So that is possible by adding the additive inverse here, which is 6 minus 2. So plus 2 minus 2, which is z is equal to 4. This is your solution, or otherwise called as answer. Let's move on to the fourth example. Now you can see the example what I have taken is 6x equal to 12. Now what is meant by 6x equal to 12? That means 6 times x equal to 12. Now this time you can see the number 6 is getting multiplied with x. So in this context, I would like to teach you, there is a concept called multiplicative inverse. You are going to learn a multiplicative inverse. What is meant by multiplicative inverse and when it is being used? Whenever you have a number in multiplication, say for example if you take number 3, what is the multiplicative inverse of 3 if you ask me? It's nothing but 1 by 3, so that when you multiply the number and its inverse, you always get the answer as 1. What is this 1? This 1 is called as multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Like how 0 is called as the additive identity, similarly 1 is called as the multiplicative identity. So what am I going to do? In order to remove this x6 from here, I am going to multiply 6 by 1 by 6 times it by x equal to, again whatever you are doing in the left hand side, you do the same thing in the right hand side as well, like this. Cancel these two and therefore you get x is equal to 6 ones are 6 twos are, the answer is x is equal to 2, and this is your solution. Hope you are able to understand this type of questions. Having done one with multiplication, now I would like to take one example problem from division. T by 5 equal to 10. What is meant by T by 5? T by 5 means nothing but T times 1 by 5 equal to 10. As usual, I am going to take the help of multiplicative inverse. What is the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 5 if you ask me? It is nothing but 5. So T times 5 times 1 by 5 is equal to 10 times 5. So you multiply by multiplicative inverse on both sides. So 5 and 5 get cancelled. You get T equal to 50, and this is your solution. So hope you are able to understand these three examples what I did in a 3 different types of questions, like one is in addition bringing additive inverse, other one is in multiplication, and the third one is in division. I think these 3 basic problems would have made you to understand the basic concepts of solving linear equations.